Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, mammals and cats, dogs, chickens, ducks, and all of them.
We're here.
The main is here. Here comes the raw terrorist gang. Name change, but the main's the same. Crazy like a terrorist spring. Can't complain. Nah, dude, I'm ahead of the game. If you ain't thinking I'm sick, here goes my therapist's name. Name a dude who's close to me. I show we celibate, man. Dude ain't fucking with me. I eat him like a cannibal, man. Rough. You talking money? That's irrelevant.
All right, here we are once again. Another episode of the Mic Check Podcast. GHBC.
Green, you ready? I'ma raise some fucking tuppers, make some blubbers hit the ceiling, and I ain't down for talking noise. I'ma get right down to the killing. If I don't kill, then that is fine, because it's stop you adamant to take a best until you don't raise my batting averages, and I ain't laughing, man. Glad you think this situation is funny. Don't start crying, so get you wrong when we jack you for your money, flogging ass motherfucker. Dick right into the.
You heard that right. Wow, you probably don't even know what the hell you heard. But if you've been keeping up, you know this is no longer the Mic Check Podcast. Psh, scrap that. Enough with that name. Let's rebrand it. We are now YS the Podcast. YS question mark you ask? YS? Your shit the podcast. This is what this is. Your shit. And I'm still Jay Blessick. So I'm still your shit. Sounds about right? Don't follow? Try to keep up. Here we go. We're going to try to keep going. We are sponsored by the great folks, and I mean great folks, me included, at the Greenhouse Beard Company. Go to thegreenhousebeardcompany.com, order you some oil for your beard, all natural oil, all good shit, can help stimulate growth, help keep that skin moisturized and dried so that beard gets full and thick. And while you're also getting you some oil, get you a t-shirt or two or three, get one of every color. You don't like the colors we offer? Hit us up. We will get you a color that you're looking for. Then after that, go check us out on Facebook. Leave a review. Tell everybody how great and grand we are. Facebook, Greenhouse Beard Company. Then go on Instagram. Check us out. Let everybody know how great we are over there. Greenhouse Beard Company. What's that you say? You don't remember the name? Greenhouse Beard Company. Now, I know there's some pausing going on, but you got to give me a second to get back up. I haven't done this in about 6 months, and I know you missed me. And really trying to plug this Greenhouse Beard Company thing. But not on right now. We just have oils and we got some t-shirts. Coming soon, we will have the very own Greenhouse Beard Company comb for your badass beard. All right, and then coming soon after that, the next launch we will have is the beard wash and conditioner to really make that beard go pow, smack somebody in the face. And coming on down the line this year, we're going to have some balms coming out. Not bongs, balms. So stay in touch with us. Anything you need beard-wise, we will be the ones that are going to be able to supply it to you at a reasonable price. So if you go on there and order a bottle, with us shipping it out to you and everything, you're only spending $12 for the bottle. I mean, I don't know how many of my guys with beards that really use oil and all, because I've actually run into a lot of people who don't even know nothing about oils, and I'm like, wow, you're like about 6 months late with the beard that you got going on. But you need the oils. It helps you out, keeps your skin moisturized, keeps the beard from getting all dry, and the stuff we put in it also helps promote growth in your beard. I think I said that. Like I said, it's been a while, so I'm trying to get all this stuff in. Greenhouse Beard Company. Check us out today. So I'm back. I've been hiding. I know y'all been asking about me. It hasn't been a lot of y'all. I can think of one person in particular. I think you know who you are. You should. You're always asking me, where's the podcast at? Your boy was gone for so long that I had to change the name. I mean, you can't come back with the same name. And so we did. Even though I looked into it before we launched the Mic Check Podcast, I did notice there was a lot of Mic Check Podcast. Mic check this, mic check that. But yours truly had the only one that was the Mic Check Podcast. So I was like, all right, I got to change the name. We got the Greenhouse Beard Company. I'm going to push behind it. what's something that we can push that's really, it's not out there. So, of course, I had to look into it. And bam, it just hit me one day at work. YS the podcast, Your Shit the podcast. Now, you might be clueless to the name. That's cool. But anybody who follows Greenhouse knows about YS, Your Shit. You got the mixtape series dropped by The Green, one of the part owners of the great people at the Greenhouse Beard Company. So I hit Green up and I said, look, I know you got YS. I know you got Your Shit, the mixtapes, 1 and 2. Been working on a third for a while now. But anyway, whenever. But he did drop the mixtape with Yellow Fever, House Villains. I don't know if y'all been checking that out, but don't worry. We've been playing it for you. We're still going to play it for you. I said, man, I got a name for the new podcast. He said, hit me with it. I said, YS the podcast. His response, yo, I'm really digging that. Bam. That's all we needed. I needed somebody's approval besides my own. So looked into it. Really, I mean, I think there was one or two that you look up and it's YS podcast or something. It's something like that. But it's Your Shit, the podcast. That's what we are now. YS, the podcast. Sponsored by the Greenhouse Beard Company. Yes, I'm going to plug that all day, every day. Just like I'm going to plug CCW here in a little bit. Those people are wild. Those people are great. That's where you need to be at. Damn what you're seeing on Monday nights. Damn WrestleMania. You need to be at the CCW Super Show 2. Why do you need to be there? Because the action's going to be great. Your boy's going to be there. Jason the Brain's going to be there. And I'll give you more about that. Excuse me for a second. Ooh, that one sounded rough, didn't it? It's been a while since I've done this, man. Throat's getting all dry, itchy. Anyway, we're back. So, I know some things have happened over the last 6 months that probably would have sparked a return of the podcast. See, what did we have first? We had the launching of the Greenhouse Beard Company. That's definitely got to bring you back, right? Something to talk about, right? Nah, didn't do it. Still stayed back. Wanted to focus on that. There we go. The evil empire is back. The Yankees trade and get Stanton. Baseball is great again. Yep, no, that's it's not gonna bring it back. Didn't bring us back. Okay. Oh, there we go. President sleeping with porn stars. There it is. That's gonna bring him back. I know y'all were sitting back there typing up on your keyboard the miccheckpodcast.com. Let's see. Oh, still nothing. Huh? No, that didn't even bring me back. Ooh. Ooh, man, it's rough up here. Whew. Probably should have did some exercises. Oh, there it is. Tom Brady loses the Super Bowl. I don't think I've done this yet, but I want to give a big shout out to Philly. I really appreciate it. Pretty sure there's millions of people around the world that appreciate what you did. Thank you. We have not had to go through this whole offseason hearing blah, blah, blah. Tom Brady, greatest of all time. God, oh, thank you. Nope. That didn't even bring your boy back. So after all of that, it's got to be something big to bring the podcast back, right? Well, besides the new studio setup, which once we get everything straightened up, I'll start putting up pictures of the new studio setup. That got things, got the blood pumping. Yeah, got the new studio set up. It's got to bring your boy back. Still put us on hold. Got the new mic again. What is that, like the third or fourth new mic since we've been doing this? Okay, really got the blood going, but not motivated. We're going to do the rebranding. Yeah, changing the name. Man, that's like 3 weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, we're still close. Still close. What's going to bring us back? There it is. Right there. The ignorant ass kids of the world today is what brought me back. Not my Yankees, not the fall of Tom Brady, not the whoring of the president, none of that. The ignorant ass kids of the world brought me back. Why? Well, I mean, I didn't make the comeback when they were doing the Tide Pod Challenge. I really hated I didn't make the comeback then. But, I mean, I didn't. Oh, and all the sexual harassment in Hollywood, that didn't bring me back either. Forgot about that. I missed a lot of... When I stopped doing the show, y'all started doing a whole lot of good shit around here I could have talked about. That's all right. So I didn't come back with the Tide Pod. Oh, but the kids got to smoking the buck spray. You haven't heard of the smoking of the buck spray yet, huh? Google it. It's happening. I think it's in Indiana or somewhere like that. It's a place where, I mean, it's you kind of look at it, it's like, guess there's really nothing else to do there. Go smoke some buck spray. But no. The buck spray hit right on time. But then I pull up the old phone. And what are the ignorant ass kids doing now? Oh. They're snorting condoms. Wait a minute. I had to reread it. I mean, you know, it's one of those things where you scroll through, you see it, and then you kind of put your phone down. I was like, wait a minute, what? Let me look at this again. The little bastards are snorting condoms. Like, how do you snort a condom? I mean, really, because you're really not supposed to snort anything, right? So apparently they're snorting it through their nose. Getting it in there good enough, they can pull it out through their mouths. What the hell is wrong with these kids, man? Really? I mean, I know school's hard. I mean, but school was never hard enough to make me want to go snort a condom. Eat some Tide. But even though they are doing this, and your dumbass parents, I don't like to blame the parents all the time when people, you know, like to throw the parents out there. Because, I mean, it's not always the parents' fault. You do what you can, me speaking as a parent. That's kind of odd, even now. But anyway, you do what you can. And sometimes you just have ignorant ass kids. Better go out and eat Tide Pods. I mean, I even set my oldest down and I was like, I feel like I shouldn't have this conversation with you, but I'm going to do it because there's a bunch of stupid people around. And I asked him, I said, you do know what Tide is, right? And then, yeah. I mean, you do know, even though everybody's doing this on YouTube and eating the Tide Pods and all that, you do know you're not supposed to do that, right? And yeah, I know. I'm like, cool. So I don't have to worry about seeing you eating shit like this, right? He's like, nah, I got you. You're good. Thank you. Well, now I'm going to sit down with him and like, hey, can you not go snort condoms? The bad thing about that conversation is now we're going to have to go to the other conversation that we're kind of trying to hold off on right now. So, yeah, kids are snorting the condoms. The great thing is that one of the headlines was talking about how doctors warn of the dangers of snorting condoms. Should you really have to warn of the dangers of snorting anything? Should you have to warn of the dangers of smoking something like buck spray? Should you have to warn of the dangers of eating something? I'm sorry, not something. Eating a chemical. No, you shouldn't. Now, if these kids that were doing all this stupid shit, word of the day, sponsored by the Greenhouse Beard Company, shit, were, let's say, between the ages of, I don't know, I give you 3 to 5, 3, 4, or 5. It becomes somewhat understandable. Even for a 5-year-old, that's not even understandable, but it becomes understandable because of the kid. I mean, you still try to teach them right and wrong. When you get to be over that age, I shouldn't have to tell you what and what not to put in your mouth. I should not have to tell you, don't snort